So today we're here with Eli, a young member of our community who's going to be a future leader. I'll just get Eli to introduce himself to you.
Hi, I'm Eli. I'm from the Gureng and Kalkadoon nations in Queensland. I've lived in Sydney for a long time. My interests are Aussie rules, cricket, touch footy. I love playing those sports. I'm in high school, I'm in year 7. Yeah, I've had a pretty good life growing up.
So today you filled out the Life app. Did you have any surprise answers in there?
Yeah, I didn't think my tree was very good, but yeah, there was some questions about like heart attacks from my family, and I didn't really know. I haven't asked those questions a lot, so yeah.
So you're talking about you don't have a lot of that family history knowledge. Is there someone you could talk to that you could get a lot of that from?
My parents would know a lot about that, and they'd know a lot about how their parents have been in the past.
Is that something you'd be interested in learning about?
Yeah, I'd like to know how my family history is, like they have heart problems or something. Yeah, that'd be interesting.
And why would that be important to you?
Just in case I have it, just ways to prevent it from happening to me.
So I saw in your answers on the Life app you had plenty of exercise opportunities, but your intensity was a little bit low and maybe the variety. Tell me a little bit about your training.
Yeah, I do quite a lot of exercise. Yeah, my variety isn't very wide. I like to stick with a few sports. Aussie rules, cricket, they're my favourite sports, and that's what I train for during summer and winter.
Do you do any other sports besides the registered sports like AFL?
Went to regionals cross country this year. Enjoy running. Cycling is another big thing that I like to do. Out in the bush and on the road, and it's heaps of fun out there being free.
I know I get the opportunity to ride with you quite a bit, which we have some good adventures. What do you best like about the cycling?
I just enjoy getting up early in the morning and going out there riding, escape from traffic and easy to get to school.
So on the Life app, we were talking about nutrition. You answered that you knew a fair bit, you're happy with your body weight and all that sort of stuff. How much do you think about nutrition on a day-to-day?
Not that much really, but I just think you've got to eat that healthy food to keep you going, and fat food won't get you anywhere.
Yeah. So how much choice do you have in the types of food that you get, or is it more of a family situation?
No, I have a lot of choice in it. Sometimes it's just whatever I get fed. But yeah, sometimes I don't eat very well, but most of the time I get given veggies and salads.
Do you help out much with the preparation of food on the cooking aspects?
No, not much really. I think my parents do a lot of that. My mum cooks a lot, and I know Joe and Dad do a lot together. Yeah. Okay.
I saw on one of your aspects on the nutrition that water was a really low intake.
Yeah.
What can you tell us about that?
I really don't know why I don't drink enough water. I know you're supposed to, it's like 2 litres or something a day, but yeah, I think I enter 2 to 3 glasses a day, which isn't very good, so I have to improve on that.
Is there any other fluids that you're drinking instead of water, or?
Juice. I drink a lot of juices and cordial and that. And if I go out for dinner or something, soft drink, and that's basically it.
So is the water a bit boring in terms of what you're drinking, and you prefer the cordial and the fruit juice?
Yeah, I enjoy those sort of juices and stuff. I just like the flavour and the taste of it. So, but yeah, water, you have to drink a lot of it.
Have you ever thought about watering down the cordial or even fruit juice to get a little bit more water in your day?
Yeah, I have. I've tried it sometimes, but then I sidetracked and go back on to having a little bit too much juice and that.
So I saw on your answer on your Life app that you'd never been a smoker. How many people in your family do you know that smoke?
Grandfather smoked all his life, I think since he was 12, and he quit in 2006 and hasn't smoked since, and he's been really good on quitting. Remember when I was a lot younger, he tried to quit and then it didn't work, and I think a year later then he decided to quit, hasn't smoked since. From what I've heard, I think my nan and pop smoked as well. I just think that was something that people did back then. Some people still do it now, but it's more advertised not to smoke, and it's been more world publicised that it's bad to smoke. So,
have you seen any bad health outcomes for smoking or anything like that, or lifestyle problems?
well, my grandfather coughs a lot, and he doesn't speak as well, and finds it hard to breathe sometimes. So that's probably the effect of smoking from there. Haven't seen it in my nan and pop.
So you speak about your nan and pop and that used to be smokers and they've quit. Did they ever smoke around you when you were younger?
Nah, I never saw them smoking around. I didn't really wasn't really near them when I was younger. Just lived in Bundaberg, so yeah, nah, they never spoke around me.
So with your answers around sleep, I've got big answers saying that you get plenty of sleep. How much would you sleep a night?
8 hours probably. I think I go to bed at maybe 9 o'clock every night, and 7:30 wake up for school. But my school's just around the corner, so I get a bit more sleep.
Yep, so are you waking up tired, or you got good energy throughout the day?
I got good energy throughout the day, of course, like everybody, the first half an hour you're pretty tired, but then I get used to it and I wake up and get ready for school.
So how do you deal with that first half an hour when you're a bit sluggish and slow moving?
Well, normally in the morning I changed it from primary school to high school. So in primary school I had a shower at night. Now in high school I have a shower in the morning, and it just freshens me up and get ready for the day.
So with your answers with the Life app, you did say you go to the doctors once a year just to have a checkup. Is that the only time you see a doctor?
No, not the only time. I think the other times are when I've been sick for 4 days or something and go to the doctors to have a checkup. But I only really stay off school if I'm really sick, and I go to school pretty often. So going to the GP or something once a year is probably check up on needles for school now, yeah. And just checking if my needles are up to date.
So if you found out a little bit more about your family history and you found out there was a bit more heart disease or something, or diabetes in your family, would that encourage you to see a doctor more often and check on your own health?
Yeah, it would. I'd want to check if I'm good and fit and healthy to keep on going and moving.
One thing we're really interested in at the Life team is about support networks and how to create a good support network to get you into a healthy lifestyle. How have you done it yourself?
Yeah, I've made a lot of friends through AFL and cricket, and definitely with AFL more than cricket. They're really nice and friendly.
So AFL's obviously a big part. I can see the Sydney Swans cap, which they are absolutely horrendous in the grand final. How much did that hurt you?
Probably one day of darkness for the Swans, and but next year we'll flog the Hawks. We'll get them back.
Nice. All right, thank you, Eli. I really appreciate your time. It's been quite insightful to see how you're making healthy lifestyle changes.
Thank you.